Hello, this is Deshon Porter, and this is part 3 of the Big D Zone. And I want to continue to say why I'm running for City Council, and then I want to try to talk about my rant for a comment that Herman Cain gave earlier in this month. Alright, here we go. I want to help the military veterans who come home to Boston as they do a tour of duty, fighting for our freedom, fighting to protect us and our freedom. And they need housing, they need food, they need medical. And my resolution is asking to cut the red tape for all veterans who want services. It's the least that we can ask because they help us. I mean, it's the only sensible thing to do. Cut the red tape. I mean, there's no need for a veteran who fought for us, who has a Purple Heart, who fought a battle for us, to just keep waiting and waiting for services. At least in Boston, we will be friendly to the vets. They could say, come to Boston. They are very friendly. They had cut the red tape. Well, at least that's the way I see it if I was city council. I would want to write up a special resolution to say that all services for veterans should be handled immediately, without delay, first preferences and everything, because they fought for us. They are the real heroes. They are the real stars. So, veterans, you have support from me. I may not be able to fight because I'm visually impaired and partly blind, but I respect the work that you do. That, my friend, is better than anything. Because if you don't have to wait for anything, that is perfect. Now, let me get to my other thing. So maybe even vocosity, I could say that I'm at least thinking about the news, thinking about what's going on in the news. Herman Cain said a couple weeks ago that if you don't have a job, or if you're not rich, it's your own fault. Really, Herman Cain? Come on. Did you think that there are people with disabilities, that there are people who are blind, people who can't get around, people who are depressed, people who just can't get a job because they have other types of disabilities? And you saying that it's our fault? Now, the reason why I'm going to school to try to get my degree is because I'm trying to get a record label going. I'm trying to get a theater ministry going as well. And when the Lord told me that I'm ready, I'm going to start a ministry called the Encourager Ministries, or the Encourager Church, whenever God called me. But right now it's called the Encourager Ministry, along with the Big D Zone and the Big D Entertainment Group. But Herman Cain, you are wrong for saying that. Herman Cain, it is not our fault. And then some of us are looking for a job for years and years and years and just can't find it. They're just not hiring. Some of us trying to get rich for years and years. We just can't get the right business. We just can't get that savings. You've seen the stock market. You heard what's been going on in the stock market. Stock market's always going up and down every single day. If I don't have a job, it's my fault. If I'm not rich, it's my fault. And the reason why you're saying that, because you're a Republican. Now I know the rich get hard for what they work for. And I do too, but I'm trying. I have obstacles in my way. But I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up the fight at all. So Herman Cain, what you just said right there is wrong. So, if you want to say, get a job, or getting rich is our fault. State why you're saying that. Don't just go out there and say, if you don't have a job or you're not rich, it's your fault. Herman Cain. There are people with disabilities. There are not too many jobs, and people have been trying for years. For example, when I was in New Jersey, I kept trying for years and years and years. I had to go to the discrimination complaint office in New Jersey to let them know, hey, I've been discriminated against a couple of times. A couple of times. I cannot find a job. The last job that I had was an internship at Walt Disney World, and that was the last job I had. So Herman Cain, you are wrong. That's my rant, and I'm sticking to it. Giving up is not an option. Giving up is never an option. And no, it is not your fault if you can't get a job. No, it is not your fault if you're not rich. There are too many factors. There are too many things that are going on. So, but Herman Cain, the Republican hopeful for president, the Big D Zone is watching. The world is watching. We're all watching. Have a good day.